With just a flick of his finger, the cigarette butt drifts away quickly along the flowing water. The man becomes curious and follows it until it disappears into a sewer grate. When he looks up, he realizes the place across from him is the largest bank in the area. A bold idea flashes through his mind. To get rid of this crazy thought, he follows the direction of the water flow, checking each manhole one by one. Eventually, he finds the outlet under a bridge. He turns again to look toward the bank, and as if guided by something, he walks into the sewer. The space down there is not only wide, but also secluded. If they were to start digging a tunnel from here, there couldn't be a better route. At this point, he has already forgotten that he came here to give up the idea. The next day, Mark brings a friend back to the bank, taking advantage of the empty surroundings. He pulls out a measuring tape and lowers it down through the manhole. His friend looks completely confused by what he's doing. Mark doesn't explain, but instead hands him a pair of rubber boots. He then takes his friend back into the sewer, and before long, they find the measuring tape they had just dropped down. Mark excitedly says they are only 18 meters away from becoming millionaires, but his friend George raises a concern. During heavy rain, the water level would rise. Mark replies that as long as they choose the right weather and act on a clear day, it won't be a problem. The two quickly come to an agreement. To figure out the exact location of the vault, Mark brings a camera into the bank and secretly photographs the surveillance setup and the layout of the lobby. Although his partner helps distract attention, he still catches the eye of a security guard. Just as he finishes and is about to leave, the guard stops him, finding him suspicious. He calls the police in advance and takes Mark to the basement for questioning. What the guard doesn't realize is that this is exactly what Mark intended, allowing him to legitimately access the area and observe the precise location of the vault as well as the general layout of the basement. They thoroughly search Mark's camera but find no photos because he had already removed the memory card. After returning, Mark not only draws a detailed floor plan but also marks the specific layout, the placement of the vaults, and the entrances and exits. They now know the sewer depth is 18 meters, but the horizontal distance from the manhole to the bank is still unknown. Measuring it directly with a tape would raise suspicion. Mark comes up with a solution. He asks his partner to draw a line on a bicycle tire, then pushes the bike from the manhole toward the bank entrance, counting the number of rotations along the way. This easily gives them the exact distance. Using the Pythagorean theorem, they calculate the length of the tunnel they need to dig. With everything prepared, they bring various tools into the sewer, find the marked spot, remove the metal plate on the wall, and begin digging.